So one of the biggest challenges I faced starting off as a forex trader was not understanding what structure really was. So the in-depth nature of structure was actually very difficult for me because I was hell-bent on one time frame, actually looking at a particular time frame and not understanding that because of the fractal nature of the market, structure could be different on each time frame. So I would probably be looking at the daily time frame, and then the structure on the daily time frame might be bullish, and then I want every other structure on every other time frame to be bullish. That was a problem. But understanding that the market is fractal and each of these time frames that we have on the chart has its own structure, and you should be looking at the chart based on the time frame that you're in, and I will give you an example of that. So looking at this chart right here, we can see this is USD JPY. Looking at this chart right here, overall on the daily, all we can see here is just trend going to the upside, right? But just prior to this price action, there is a story from the left, and this is what we want to point out. What I see here is that from this low, we made this high, and the relevant structure that we broke on the left was this, and all price was doing, all of these places was taking price to the upside. So we can consider all of this as one move to the upside. And then after that, we started having all of this retracement. Now, where is this retracement going to come into? We have this minor level here as a demand zone, and we see the piece of price action, we see the rejection when price came into this point, and then my extreme demand zone is going to be this one. So this tells the story of what is happening right here, right now. Price has tapped into this level of structure. Price has tapped into this POI, and then on the 4-hour time frame, what do I see? It's so clear and easy to see that we were trending to the downside, creating all of these lower highs and lower lows, all of these structure points, lower highs and lower lows, up until this point where we tapped into the demand. And then the next thing that I see here is we have broken this last previous lower high that created the lower low on the 4-hour. And then subsequently, price has started trending to the upside. So now, not understanding that this was the main push, that everything happening right here, all of this piece of price action here was just a retracement of this main push from point A to point B. So not understanding the higher time frame structure and aligning it with my intraday sections was actually a problem, right? So having to understand the range that you're in. If I go to the weekly time frame, all of this noise now looks like one big push to the upside. So now the fractal nature of the market is going to let me know this is a low that made a high, higher low made a higher high, higher low here made a higher high. Now all of this was just a retracement. It's so clear to see here. Now on the H4 time frame, I would not be considering all of this present price action as my weekly range or my weekly move. But I know that price stopped off a zone on the weekly. Now I'm having intraday reactions. Now all of this is where I can be playing my lower time frame confirmations. So I hope this helps somebody that is starting up as a trader. This is how to look at structure, and then in another video, I guess we'll go in there.